Well, if you're talking about like a project, right? And landmen in general hate to forecast. How long is this going to take? Well, I don't know. How long is the ball of string? You know, I don't know until I line it out. But as difficult as it is, you have to do it, and it's a necessary evil. Everything is dependent upon a turnaround, and the clock's always ticking. But one of the things that kind of go into that is understanding, okay, what systems, what tech, what's the deliverable, what access to information might you have access to? What are some of the considerations when you're going into one of these projects, whatever it might be? What are the things you need to be asking, looking for, maybe understand and factor into, all right, this is what's available to me to accomplish this task, and then therefore establish a timeline.
Sure. Some of that is, yeah, if you're doing a leasing project, do you have access to online courthouses? Do you have access to some of that public information? If you're dealing with a due diligence project, do you have access to, well, everybody has access to public production data, but what do you need to do to evaluate and look at that production data? Is that part of the criteria? Generally it is. You're looking to make sure things are maintained, production's been maintained. So those data sources, be it the Railroad Commission, be it some of the third party products that are out there that you can use that are subscription based. Do you have access to those? Does your client provide them, or do you have a personal membership of those things? And so, those are the things you want to be familiar with. And, for Texas, you want to be familiar with the Railroad Commission, how to look up data, how to use that sort of thing. Those things are very important to the skills. And again, that's part of the skill set of second nature to a landman. You need to know those things. Yeah, not everybody understands production data, comes out of a well and those sort of things, but dates and those are things you should be skilled at, as a landman. You want to be familiar with, if you're going in-house and working for a client, you want to be familiar, understand what systems they're using. Are they using what third-party land system are they using? Or are there other things that you need to know that you're not aware of they have in-house? There's lots of products out there. We talked about Excel briefly, but you need to be really skilled in Excel for data management and data organization. Like I said, I use it just for planning, but at the same time, all of your data and all your systems have mechanisms to dump into Excel or to access. And so having the skill sets to know how to manage those and use those and manipulate data in those and build your own reporting out of those is very important. And then understanding what your client wants to see. And I've had clients that I built reporting for that I still use to this day. Some element of it, we may have little tweaks or changes, but it's stuff I've used just in the past. And then I've had clients come back to me and say, man, I really don't understand that. Let's make this a little more simple. And so, at times I've had to pawn it off and say, hand it to somebody else. Hey, here's what we want. Here's what we have. I'm sort of stuck in this mode. You put another spin on it. Let's put another set of eyes on it to make it a little more simple.